So we did.
it's day
we went
5.
from. Yeah. Okay.
Theoretically, we'd go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Did you
This is
take a
since
drink?
I have trouble putting things in the right
Oh,
order.
okay.
We might as well.
Okay.
We're it's early days.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. So Hannah, go ahead.
What it says,
What
what
you,
goes
what
what's
you,
next is
what
what
you
I say.
On page
guys might
24,
be
I
thinking, what is your heart?
Okay.
Yeah. So he's saying, while we're going through this, think about what's on your mind. Think about what's on your mind and heart to come up with.
You want me to write that somewhere?
Yeah. Oh, or remember it. Okay. Go ahead, Hannah.
Okay, to day 8, which is
Me.
Elder Rhoda.
Yes.
Tell us about rhythm, for some have said that sin is bad timing. Something good can be done too soon and it be sin, or too late. To day 7, Joseph. Tell us how day 7 lasted from when Adam ate the fruit until Jesus rose from the dead. Over 4,000 years. To day 6. Mom. Tell us please, Mom, what is the change that causes the giving of a grandson of Naomi to be her son by Ruth versus for this cause a son or daughter shall leave his or her father or mother?
See, I really like this one because we're in 2 different parts of the Bible. You see, in the first part, which is the Ox Testament, we have for this son cause a son to leave his father and mother, cleave only unto his wife. But then later on in the Ruth part, which is in the kingly section, we have a situation where the grandson is given to the grandmother. How did this happen? Is this a form of wisdom? Why is God like somebody said, why didn't God give the 10 Commandments to Abraham? Or the Beatitudes to Moses? It wasn't time.
Right.
Somehow. Yeah. It's not easy. This is excruciating, actually. It's very difficult.
Okay, Hannah, go ahead with
Okay.
day 4.
To day 4, Mr. Hartman. Tell us please why you call people singing times and how they make up the house. I didn't understand that
I
one.
have a whole thing for later.
To day 3, Sarah. Respond in lyrical and kingly form by telling us an event similar to Abraham's sacrifice of Isaac that occurred in the books from Judges through Song of Solomon, excluding 1 Kings 12 through 2 Kings. And to days 1 and 2 together. This is your Dora.
All right, Dora, come over. And she's asking us a question together again.
Tell us how easy or difficult it is to learn to read at home, to teach a child to read at home, and relate to this to striking a blow against a major idol.
All right, so let's try saying that. Hannah, work on saying that to Dora so that we can get an answer from her.
You mean you want me to rephrase it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
might
this
be
is
better
good.
off asking Mr. Hartman and do
Well,
that because I'm
okay.
not sure I know what the question is either.
So, how easy or difficult it is to learn to read at home, to teach a child to read at home, and to relate this to striking a blow against a major idol.
I'll just answer one of those questions.
Okay.
It's, what was the first one?
Okay, the first question was, how easy or hard is it to learn to read at home?
It's pretty easy to learn to read at home.
Why is that?
You have your mother there to help you.
Okay. So, is it pretty easy to teach a child to read, or is it hard work?
It's hard.
Do you think it's hard work for the mother? Okay. Now, do you think that if you learn to read so that you can read the Bible, do you think that that helps you not to be led astray?
Yes.
So what can reading the Bible help you to do?
Glorify God.
That's a pretty good answer. What sorts of things might you learn from reading the Bible?
All the,
Don't worry about it. It's waiting for you, Doria. You just answer your dad's question.
what was that again?
What would you learn from reading from the Bible? Who's in the Bible?
Abraham, Isaac.
So could you learn about Abraham and Isaac?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Make this look
All right.
Patience.
sweet. Savannah.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we on to Esther then?
Sure.
Oh,
Okay, so I have to turn the page.
Remember this, everybody looking at this and listening to this worldwide, this is Levitical. These words have been put into Esther's,
Covering this.
on Esther's lips, and she probably has a better one.
Tell us, how did the resurrection change the mission of Israel from the ox time period, the first 6 books of the Bible?
Say what?
That was to you.
Oh, okay. How did the resurrection change the mission of Israel from the ox? Okay. Time period of the first 6 books of the Bible. Okay, thank you.
Joseph. Tell us, Joseph, how did Wilberforce take England out of the wilderness of the slave trade, and how did his calling become clear to him, and can that help you be less in the wilderness? Hannah. Tell us how music is an imperative, moving us through the services at the tabernacle. Moving us, though the service at the tabernacle had no music, did they? And Saul, upon anointing as king, joined the prophets, a traveling band of musicians. It's a boy band. Tell us, Chuck, how and why you think that this typological hospitality evangelism symphony of history can and will shape the next 1,000 years.
Yeah, this is a little hubristic, but I'm claiming that God always acts in covenant sequence, and that in the first 1,000 years, the key thing that happened was that the covenant was oriented toward the heavens above, and so you had the liturgy of the church. Then wise people have said, well, I should wait till my turn, but this is good. This
Go
is good stuff. But wise people have said that once one God was established, as over against, Pluto and Poseidon and those other ones, you didn't have to charm those other gods of the streams or mountains, and you could study them